Hello and welcome back to Banished episode 17. Oh, I have gone through the tool crisis. That's all taken care of. Don't have to worry about that. However, we're not quite doing enough food. Last year I was looking at this and this was even. So we had bought a little bit from the trader because that's all they were selling and they didn't bring anything else, but I figured looking up over here at the edge of the map, we got a little bit of more space. You know, we got an orchard over here. That one's actually pretty decent, but we do have some more room we could use in here. This has a little bit of good roads, so this might be a good spot for one of them. And we might as well stick in another gatherer. And it's none of these are going to be quite ideal, but not really that any of them really are, but getting a few of these around here might help out just a touch. And we do want to make sure we have a house beside it. And we do have a barn nearby here, so I don't think I want to worry too much about that. However, we do need a little bit of road stuff going over here. So we have a road here, and maybe try to diagonal it a little bit over here, and then we can maybe get it back up to the plantation-ish area. So there's one spot. Now you go further along the map. Another orchard, we have a pasture that's just not getting used at the moment, so we have all this extra room over here as well. So let's get another one of those down and have it cover most of the space. Orchard will take up a good bit of space over there, but that's okay too. And likewise, let's get another house. And let's try for, actually, I don't think I want a stone house. Although we have tons of stone, I just haven't done any stone houses around here, so just don't think it would mesh very well. And let's get a dock home in here. Can sit it beside it. Okay, so there's its home. And the roads, I think, kind of come down over here. And we might have a road somewhere around here. Fortunately, I'm not doing this during the winter time. So let's get a road started over here. And it's going to come down to here-ish. I think that will be sufficient enough. And we can have it go around the orchard the other way. And then right in this area we might not have a lot of space. I think there's a small barn there. That might be sufficient enough. So we'll let them crank away at that. And around here I've just done a little bit more touching up decoration. Putting in some double roads, which you can't exactly see it during the summertime, but I'm trying to still kind of clear it out just a little bit so not quite as many trees grow. So I did a bunch of that in town so that it will be slightly more town looking and some more roads. Like this poor house didn't have a road at all, and finally I connected it around here. But try to get the path just a little bit more defined. You can see it a little bit better. Not that they would really demand for it to be double roads, but decided to do that anyhow just to kind of clear out the trees. I did a little bit like around here, around the edges, just so you can kind of tell, oh, there's a farm there and it's not just all complete woods. And I got a little bit back behind here coming around, just to also, no trees grow there. And there was a little bit missing around here. So, looks like they're going to want to work on that stuff. I did have them go and pick up the iron. We have quite a bit. We had, 700. They collected quite a bit of it, and we got onto that tool shortage fairly quickly. Let's add a couple builders and just let them go to town on that one. Okay, so we're in winter time and we are under 10,000 food. Let's see, I do not want a whole lot of people there. How many overall gatherers do we have? We have 6 out of 8, so let's get that up to 8. Pretty much 2 at each of them, I believe that I had it at. You know, one is nice, but if I'm thinking of a family, 2 people are working at this office, so to speak, then we probably should have them working in pairs and living right next door to where they work. Make it at least easier for them. They do have to go a good bit of distances. So we do have the start of a road, I think, going over here. A whole lot of open area. And the road coming around here. And they're finishing up the house. We have plenty of homes to family ratio, so we don't have to worry about that. This is just a coat person, and no one likes to be coming and grabbing us the things that we need to finish off our fun stuff here. We still need the rice, the iron, the housewares, the gold. Do we have gold, actually? Actually, no, we have those. We just need the hull component. I just paused it so they didn't work on that at the moment. We should have plenty of lumber. No, we don't have any lumber. So, we do have the people working in the sawmill. Let's have one person switch to that, and let's actually up that to 2. And we do have plenty of laborers, but I may need to maybe put in one more house over here just to make it that they're close to where they work. And we do have a good bit of stuff going on here. There's the crate and barrel place, which they have a spot there. Gatherer and hunter. Okay, so it does look like everyone is living close to where they work, so that is a positive there. Must have adjusted. Okay, good. Because they do have to walk a good bit of distance for storage or whatnot, I do want them to at least be close to their house. So we have one of the housing bits open. It's just this person. They're going too far away. I may actually want to stick maybe another house over here, because that one should be taking care of the farm. We kind of need something right here. So let's go into the docks, and I'm going to get a shanty for that one. And we'll turn around there. Just do want to keep control of the population to a point, so. Alright, so we can also unpause that just so they can deliver the stuff, even though we don't have it all, and then I'll pause it when they get all the rest of their stuff over there. So over here, down by the tobacco farms and whatnot, they have the house done, which hopefully they'll change that whenever this gather huts get done. Okay, while they fix those houses, we can go check on the merchant here. And they have a whole bunch of food. They have silkworms, which we're not interested in. Let's get the walnut bowls out and replace it with pecans or pecans, one of the two. And we'll take that food and let him go on his way since he can't help me do anything else other than food. So I almost got this gatherer's hut down over here. And looks like maybe there's a little bit of road down. I was hoping to kind of get some of it cleared out around here. But I suppose we can clear out a few trees anyhow. So most of all of our deaths basically have been old age here. So everyone's still doing pretty good in this town. They have just a little bit of tobacco going on. They have plenty of coats and tools, even though their tools are just rough. Plenty of herbs. And their food, you know, keeps fluctuating between like 8,000, 13,000 or so. Once we get the other gatherer's hut here done, then we should do pretty good on that. Okay, so now we're into winter time and finally have this other gatherer up. So let's get, oh, our food limit. Yes, our food limit's hit. We do not want to hit a food limit. So we'll just get that one up and we should be now needing 10 gatherers. So that should, they should change, theoretically, hopefully. And our other house had to get redone because I kind of misdid it. Put the doorway on the wrong side, and as it is, they kind of have to like push their way out. So yeah, they can just sit there. Okay, so we now have those two people working right next door, which is useful. And they don't have to actually go too far to get to the storage. So they should do a decent haul on their goods. And now if this shanty gets done, then that should help with this water scavenger. Alright, so our other little shanties done, but they're general purpose people. They may at some point move to be dredgers rather than use a different building or a different house. Alright, let's see if this happens to be the trader that we want. And it does not. And, you know, that's just a general rancher, so they're not going to be useful for anything. Okay, and we keep having, you know, our kids going from 10, 11 to 12 in there at school, and we only can do 12, which is okay. It does keep our education down pretty low, but they would have to stay in there a real long time, so hopefully, you know, some of the young ones grow up and become about this teen time about the same time someone's leaving school. I think it's slowly gotten better. So we have one person, or we have 2 build jobs. Well, they might be working on the roads, but we have one that should be delivering lumber all the way over there, but of course it's a really long distance, and this is probably why we're not making any lumber. So let's get that one up. We have also our firewood hit, so that's okay. We don't really need to up that one. And yeah, they haven't been doing any lumber since then. So whenever that actually gets done, someone can actually take it over to there. They already got the gold delivered there. And I'll just have to wait for more merchants to come in here. I have put in some orders for some other things before. Just hopefully that they will decide to get it over here at some point. We no longer need that anymore. We have a good bit of stuff stocked in here, so when we get the houseware, the hull component, it's not going to matter. We got the domesticated animals. And we've already replenished our walnut bowls, so that's also good too. They probably could have quite a bit in there. You know, if you have too much inventory, then maybe people will look at it and go, I don't know if I really want to buy that because you have just way too much of it. I don't know. So we'll just wait for those merchants to get here and finish up our little specialty places. Thanks for watching. See you next time.